We're yeah, we're live.
Is there a way of? Oh, do you just want to do main comms, David, and me and Locker will just sit here?
do you want to do all the work, and then I can sit here and drink?
Well, yes, but
Yeah, it's live now on.
yes, but the issue is that we can't see what's on the screen, so it's going to be pointless.
Well, okay, freeway comms it is then.
You'll have Locker can just sit on the race director the whole time, seeing how many warnings people have got.
Top quality content, lads.
I'll be like Ted Kravitz down in the pit lane.
Can I be Karoon?
You can be Karoon on Sky Race Control.
Oh dear.
By the way, Gary's going to be the first one set a lap.
It's on my screen, by the way. Only 3 people have set a lap time in Q1, so I'll just.
Oh, nice. Anyway,
are we
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're into Q2 now.
Yep. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League.
Have an invite, David. Cheers, mate.
Tier 2. On the Friday, I am not your host tonight. He's bloody left the session. What a fraud!
Look at the race results. Look at the.
Oh right, did you get a desync?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, okay. You didn't just leave for giggles. Well, yes, no. I am your not host tonight, David Lolface, joined in the comms box by your usual Friday team of, well, the kitten and the locker.
Oh god,
we've had an absolute nightmare.
Who hasn't had a nightmare? Well, you might notice that it is actually already Q2. Q1
fraud
didn't happen, I'm being told. So
didn't happen.
Never existed.
Yeah,
never existed.
Quick a recap. We had 3 drivers out. That is, Scotsman was P16, Lemming was P17, and P18 serving his quali ban was Tricks and Fraud. So, we're in Q2 now. I've got no game audio. There you go. It's better
get the stream. Take the stream off. Alright, I'm back in. There are cars on track, and oh my lord, sound the alarms. Roswell is P1.
Pardon?
The world's gone mad.
Yeah. That's not a bad lap either. 16.4 for Q1.
Mr. Steward's report himself is P1.
FBRL Steward report.
Oh dear.
Ooh, Dobby no kills on his tier 2 debut on a 16.5. Not attempting the mediums. Except everyone else on the mediums.
I guess that probably only means one thing.
Oh.
That it's a dry race.
It could very well be raining at the start of the race, although...
Well, why would they go mediums then?
Well, because they don't need to use mediums in Q... Oh no, yeah, I thought we were in Q1. It's not Q1, Locker, for God's sake.
I didn't say it was Q1.
I distinctly remember you saying it was Q1.
No.
I think Q2 we normally make our predictions for pole, but none of us actually watch Q1, so we don't know who's quick and who's not.
Hold on, I've got the results from Q1.
Oh, nice, yeah. Read out whoever's first, and that's my guess for pole.
Eagle with 15.8.
Alright, Eagle for pole.
15s in Q1.
3 people actually did. Eagle, Josh, and Cross Curry all got in the 15s.
What's happened to Twins, by the way? Has he binned it? Or has he retired in the pits? He's on 1 lap on medium, so I'm going to go with he binned it.
Yeah.
Didn't see where it might have happened, but I'm sure the eagle-eyed viewers will have seen it. All 4 of them. One is
Josh
me.
is just whacked in a 16.8 on mediums.
Right. Oh, right.
Oh.
Well, obviously Q2 7 minutes ago, so it's massive crunch time here. Who's at risk? What we saying for a cut-off time? And are any of those medium runners? Any of those medium runners safe? Do we think?
Josh, I reckon Josh might be safe. 16.8.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 17-1 from Crossgree, not gonna be good enough, I don't think.
And that's just on the bubble.
Yeah, we've got a couple more drivers to come through on their medium laps. Although Mag-User putting in a 16.7.
That's on 2 lap olds as well.
Does it normally come up that you've crashed in the race director on the incidents? It normally
will
does, doesn't
say
it?
terminal damage.
Yeah, so Twins has actually retired in the pits then without setting a lap because it's not on the race director. So he's obviously just not fancying the punt on the softs at the end of this session.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Although, by not setting a lap, then that's effectively dooming you to 15th. But
yeah,
we've got Daddy Fish Sticks on his fresh medium tyres. Just started a lap. Looks like a very,
Eagle's
very
coming around
solid.
now to finish his lap.
Oh, he is.
Just
What has
following
Eagle
the
got
quickest man in
blocker?
Q1 across the line. It's only P7.
17th lap.
It's very close actually between the first bundle of medium runners. 4 attempts between third and ninth.
Yeah, not bad at all. I think the next guy would be Mag-User. I suspect he will pull into the pits. So
And he has done.
Let's go to Fishy Boy. You can really smell him coming around those final corners.
Just in the chat, we've got Twins saying no point going on softs and scuffed my laps. That is a very defeatist attitude, my friend.
Yeah.
Have a bit of faith in yourself.
That's a 17-4 from Fish Sticks. Yeah, Twins, none of that defeatist attitude.
Yeah,
That didn't win us 2 World Wars and 1 World Cup.
Doodah.
Dude.
He's out.
Oh, Pickle Fraud's in the chat.
Joshula's just come across the line, improved by 32 thousandths. I don't know about you, but I don't think it was worth it.
Yeah, 3 laps on their mediums now, and now he's doing in lap as well, so we'll call it 5, including the out lap. Those tyres are going to be past their best, it's safe to say, by the start of the race. Yeah, we'll add
Roswell's retired.
We'll throw a formation lap in there as well, so we'll call it 6 laps before the race start. So,
He's a bit.
yes. It looks like he's still relatively pushing as well on his in lap.
Well, yeah. So unless he's not confident on those mediums, he wants to come in and do softs. I suppose it wouldn't matter too much about ruining these tyres.
Looks like Gregors and Silverside Boy are not messing about. They're in the drop zone and they've both come out on the softs. Both on their laps currently. Gregors half a second, up at the first split. He's just coming up to the second split now. He is 6.5 tenths up, so this is going to leave him provisionally on a 17.1, which probably won't be enough still. So he's going to look to get a bit more time out of this third sector.
Yeah, that will probably put him in and around Crosskerry in ninth, who is out once again on his same medium tyres. Let's see what Gregors can do. Oh.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, big improvement in the third sector for him then.
Look, Gary's just
Silverside,
over a second up.
That is a storm in middle sector from Silverside Boy.
It
Again,
looks
let's
purple.
see what he's got in the last sector.
It
was
looks purple,
It was
but I don't
very,
trust
very
this
purple.
Yeah,
was a
both
dark-
his sectors were purple.
It was a
Unmarked,
dark
yeah.
old shade of purple. Ooh, very lucky not to
16-1.
very lucky not to invalidate at the final corner there. He's very close.
Very.
But, very good lap.
That'll see
Yorkie
him
saying
through.
Roswell for pole.
Yeah, Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that bet.
Are you going to
Roswell
back
for
that?
pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roswell for pole. Go on then, Roswell.
Good lap from Silverside Boy. By the way, what we didn't mention is TJ not opting to start on those softs. It seems just over.
Got a worse attitude than twins.
Yeah. Oh, look who's in the chat.
Hello, Roswell, mate. How you doing?
The Stewards Report.
Mr. Steward's report. And he's also done the ultimate Chad move you can do, which is go out at the start of the session, set a lap time, and instantly retire, just sit and watch the rest of it. And it's paying off because he is sitting pretty with a nice half a second gap to the drop zone.
Yeah, unless we see an influx of cars. Well, which I don't think we are going to see. He is safe.
Greg has managed to stick a 16.7 in on his softs, which if he gets through to Q3, it'll be the first time in a long time, I believe, for Gregors. He's not had the best of times of it this season, but if this is a sign of him coming back into a little bit of form, then I'll be very happy to see that, because he's definitely one of our better long-term drivers that we've had in FPRL.
Yeah. Speaking of better long-term drivers, we got Croskery just going 3 tenths faster on his mediums. Croskery, of course, a veteran from season 1. Unfortunately, his job earlier in the year meant he couldn't race on the Fridays, but now he's swapped. So, he can now race full-time.
He's pretty much one of the first. He's pretty much one of the first people check in as well.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Up the Croskery.
We've got, interestingly, two of our championship rivals in 11th and 12th in the drop zone at the minute. So if things stay as they are, Mac User is going to be very happy indeed.
Yeah, we got Biddle coming around now. He was around evens with his fastest lap. He has come out on the mediums again.
Ooh, the back end was a bit wobbly there. He's he's had some time off recently, Biddle, and he's as a result relinquished some of his advantage at the top of the table. So and he invalidates there, and that will be the end of qualifying, which means he will start on the fresh tyres, so it is not disaster. But I'm sure he'll be disappointed.
Got Anchor's 4 attempts up through the first sector on this side.
Yeah, apologies for that. I had to plug my tablet on charge. Just prepping for Q3.
Oh, up the Ferrari. Cruiser with a 16.8 at the death.
What's Anchor's got though? Anchor's was 8 attempts up through the second sector.
16.08.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh
And
wow.
Groundsy. Yeah, good laps from them, and that relegates Biddle to 13th. Joshua has crossed the line. I hope he pulled out of his lap. I'm sure he did. Otherwise, he'd be starting on the softs. But yeah, as we said, it was around Joshua. That's 16.8. Did he improve? Oh yes, it was by the 32 thousandths.
Yeah, I think it was...
He'd have got through anyway, though.
It was Cruiser and Henkers improving at the end, and also Groundsy getting into the 15, so it's ultimately pushed Croskery and Fishsticks out. But look how close that is. It's 2 drivers within half a tenth missing out on Q3.
Yeah,
but, Roswell and Gregors. Roswell and Gregors, I think, needing a shout out at the end of that session. not normally the best of our qualifiers. Normally a bit faster in the race. I know Ross likes to make up on average about 8 positions on lap 1. So,
Roswell
in
likes
a
to make
better
up 8
qualifying.
positions in turn 1.
Yeah, but yeah, very good qualifying so far from the pair. That's obviously going to be a big old curse, and we're going to see both of them in the wall on their outlap.
Well, you think that's a curse? I'm in charge of the pole.
Oh
for
no!
pole.
Get that pole out for pole.
Who's coming
As,
out
as
first?
long as you do put Russell in the pole, I think it's only fair. We've
Yeah.
been talking about him getting pole, so
The pole for pole. Well,
yeah. So if you viewers in chat want to keep an eye out for that,
Yeah, Silverside Boy in the chat said he couldn't afford to start outside the top 10.
I think you can, my friend. But are these, well, 7 out of the 10 that got through into this session are going to start the race on soft, so they're going to be hoping for that early safety car and get off those tyres, because I know after about 2 laps they're already on about 15%. So yeah, a lot of these drivers are going to be in trouble, and it's going to be a matter of can Mag user, Eagle, and who's the other one through on mediums? Josh Lemeister?
Bear with me
yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, so if those 3 can make their way up the order in this Q3 session, they're going to have a huge advantage throughout
Yeah,
the
Mag,
first stint.
definitely. Especially if they can get up there as well at the end of this Q3 session.
Yeah, well, Mag users decided to go first in Q3. Championship leader.
And then followed by Josh. So I'll stick on board with Josh, see what his lap's like.
Yeah, just let you know, everyone in chat, the poll is now live, thanks to David Lawface. So let us know who you think will be on poll, and it looks like already an astounding lead to Rockwell. Some fraud has voted Grounds illegal, but here we are.
Hey ho.
Now,
As we have
you notice
Groundsy's
that-
just had a Groundsy's just got the big curse. Someone voted for him, and he spins at turn 1.
Oh.
we go again. So yeah, we've given Roswell the biggest curse we can. You might also notice that it's you can no longer vote with channel points, and that is because Mr. Piggle in the chat liked to.
And Mr. Pines used to put 50 votes on himself.
Yeah.
Broads.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting for Mag user to come across the
Yeah.
line, set the fast lap.
That's
is
quick.
Yeah, very quick.
Josh is not too far behind. 4 temps down on Mag user's time.
Gregors. Quite a bit off. Who we got next? Silverside Boy, I believe. He's invalidated. Next one, Groundsy had a spin, so he won't be there. Cruiser.
Next one, yeah.
Up the Ferrari.
Ooh.
Rocking the number 68. I owe you one, obviously.
Ooh, good lap from Cruiser.
Very good lap.
Yeah.
Looks like Dobby No Kill's getting a bit of dirty air from Roswell on that lap. Roswell managed a 16.6. Dobby No Kill's on at 16.0 then. So first blood to Mag user.
Yeah. I have been defrauded, of course, already for not putting Mag user in the poll. Well,
That is poor, to be fair. Not putting the championship leader in the poll.
Well,
And then
But he
just...
did, however, put Henkers in the poll, who is on provisional poll.
yeah.
But only driver yet to set a lap, Silverside Boy. He is gone on a second push lap. So we'll see how he fares. Obviously, I know from experience that the second push lap on these soft tyres often results in a lot of overheating. And he's lucky to stay in the track limits there.
Yeah. Very low on ERS as well. Hopefully won't affect the end of his lap. He's gone a little bit wide from the penultimate corner.
He's going to get tight to the wall, he is. Yeah, 16.5.
Groundsy has somehow kept it in the track limits on the exit of the penultimate corner, and he goes on to a 16.3. So that is everyone finishing their first run.
Yeah. So yeah, as you said, these softs definitely not great on their second push lap.
No.
On that note, I think Roswell's going for another push lap. He's had a cool down, I think, and he's going for hot lap number 2. Let's follow him round, because I think he'll be the only guy on track pushing.
Yeah.
It's gone through tricky turn. I say tricky turn 3. To me, every corner on this track is tricky in its own way.
This is the
I'm
one
with you
now,
on that
team
one.
4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like that.
Validated. Wah, wah, wah.
Eagle was going for another push lap then and just had the biggest loss at the back end out of turn 4. He's managed to slam the brakes on and avoid the wall. That was very close indeed. Oh, it looks like we've jinxed Roxwell. He's
Oops.
Oops.
yeah. We'll stay quiet. We won't talk about him for the next 5.5 minutes and just hope he pops up on pole at the end.
Got Gregor's out nice and early for his second run.
Yeah,
He
good
had a
to
bit of a
see.
shocker. Had a bit of a shocker first run, but he's out again.
Eagle coming in. Yes, he is. Roswell in the pits. We'll stay with Gregor's. Gregor's getting some good airtime then. This is regular teammate not here tonight in Taint Delay. One of our championship contenders for sure. Gregor's is going to fly the AlphaTauri flag tonight. Does he have a reserve? I don't actually know. I haven't checked.
He does. I will need to just double check.
As he invalidates
Does
at
that
the
move?
very last corner.
Oh
which
dear,
has
boys, you're gonna have
invalidated
to.
his next lap. So, we're waiting for that geezer to come. David, check Discord. No,
Yeah,
Nigel. I will
Yeah,
not check
it's-
Discord. We're waiting for that geezer to
It
come.
is Dobby, who's Gregor's reserve teammate for tonight.
David, you've been done, mate.
Have I been done?
Yeah,
What's he done?
I don't know. He's obviously fucking clipped me.
yeah. He's clipped you saying mag user to come.
Yeah. Well, mag user to come. Guaranteed. You heard it here
Oh,
first.
he's currently coming P2.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's always better to compete to.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you're not first though, you're
Not-
last.
Nice guys finished second.
Right. I think we can all agree. If you guys in chat want to get involved as well in this, I think if Henkers reels the championship back in and wins it on the final race, I think we all chip in and we buy him a new headset.
Who's that?
Because
Henkers. Because unfortunately, lovely bloke, but my lord, is headset bad.
yeah.
It sounds like when you pull the SCART lead out the TV.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember that actually. In response, by the way, in response to Nigel Pickle, let me just put the intermission screen on for a second. There's a
The
lovely
intermission
little.
screen with
There's a
3
lovely
minutes.
little message for
3 minutes
Pickle.
of Q3.
Lovely little message at the bottom of that screen for Mr. Nigel Pickle.
There's 3 minutes left of Q3 and you're putting the intermission screen on.
It's still got the race on. It's just a little bit smaller.
Yep, sod off Piggle. So, interestingly, Mag User and Henkers leaving it a bit late to come out the pits.
Yeah, if they want to do a proper setup lap, nice.
Looks like they're, if they invalidate their first lap, then they're not going to have a chance to do a second.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Groundsy is 4.5 tenths up halfway around, by the way.
Yeah,
Interesting.
sitting around and 8 tenths down overall. See
This
if he
should
can
send
improve.
him P5. Oh, he touched the grass on the entry to the final corner.
Keeps it within the lines though.
Ooh,
Good
wow.
P3.
Good lap.
Look how close that is between the top three.
That is summit.
Great stuff.
Wow.
I think next across the line will be Gary, who's
Gary
presumably
adds his little pet.
had a slow lap.
Got
Big shout out to Belente in
Josh
the chat.
Leister.
That
Josh Leister
Belente's-
3 temps up.
Yep,
Ooh.
good stuff. Yeah, Belente's tipping the Ferrari for pole. So yeah.
Yeah, big up the Ferrari. Big up Valente as well for the podium in Tier 3.
Joshua
Dobby
People.
No kills next across the line. He's 2.5 temps up halfway round. So if he keeps this up, he should be up for provisional P6. A little bit of understeer around the final corner, but he gets a good exit. Where's it going to leave him? 59. So doesn't improve. Has got time for another push lap though, if the ERS is still there.
Ramsey's coming around the last corner now.
It doesn't look like he's going to improve though. No, it doesn't.
No, that's
Josh
Ramsey
Leister not
done.
improving. So it's down to Cruiser and Roswell are the only ones with the fresh tyres. Looks like Cruiser is coasting round. He will have time, I believe, to just about get round and do another lap. What's Roswell doing? We've jinxed him loads. Okay, he's starting another lap.
Should be fine with
He
the
messed
time.
that one up. Yep. Will Cruiser get round in time?
I don't think he's going to. No, he's in the
No.
pits.
Cruiser's done.
In the pits.
A bit of understeer on the exit of turn 1 there from Roswell.
Here comes Eagle. But Eagle's backed off.
So, did we remember who was on the mediums? So it's Mag User, Josh Lemeister, and Eagle.
Eagle.
was it? Yeah, so all three of those having a very, very decent qualifying. So it's going to be whether they can hold on to Henkers at the start of the race.
Yeah.
Looks like Henkers is on for pole, but Mag User is half a tenth up. Henkers half a tenth down. So Henkers needs to make up some time in his last sector. And Mag User needs to continue. Mag User's 3 temps up. This is about to be a monstrous lap time for Mag User.
Interestingly, Roswell also 1/10 down on his time, but he's still in with a chance of making the Twitch chat not complete utter liars. Mag User across the line.
Oh,
Yeah, what a
wow.
One.
What a lap.
There you go.
And that is it.
I've reverse cursed him.
And that is the
That is
grid.
it.
Yeah, Roswell improves just by 8 thousandths, but yeah, P9 for him. Yeah, good, great lap, in fact, from Magusa. Spreading his wings up at the top of Tier 2.
Just get these posted and then I can.
Yeah. Also, big shout out to Ads, who is showing support for his friend Gary in the chat
Up there, Gary.
by saying, "Fuck's sake, Gary, you useless shite."
Piggles also said in the chat, fun fact, Adrian and Snedden beat P1 in Tier 2 whilst in Tier 3. Frauds, Locker will agree. You could put yourself in that category for fraud in Tier 3, mate.
Yeah, well, I did a 16.3 in quali, so I wouldn't have even got top 8 in Tier 2.
Absolutely shocking.
And Ads has just said in the chat, Gary, you was 5 tenths quicker in Q2.
Yep, so he's a big fraud.
Right, I'm just going to quickly run to the toilets before the formation lap starts, so I should be back.
Don't run, you might hurt yourself.
Shut up.
Oh dear.
Well then, here we go. Is it going to be a wet race? I assume not. Otherwise,
No.
we'd have had someone spoil it in the Twitch chat.
I knew anyway it wasn't wet.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had that inside information.
Nah, you fraud.
Well, judging on the fact that I was in a party when the qualifying started with people that were actually racing.
You weren't in the stream?
I wasn't. I was in the stream, but I was also being a race engineer. And then someone's Twitch wouldn't work. Must have been Locker.
Multi-talented. You are a race engineer, Twitch streamer, commentator, extremely fast racer.
Oh yeah.
Fraud, to say the least. That's a big CV.
I put it on my CV as well.
What fraud?
Yeah.
That won't get you many jobs.
Big bold letters.
Big, bold letters indeed.
Right, so I'm going to have a little look at the race director and see what tyres everyone is choosing. So we have a medium runner on pole, which is going to be interesting. How long can he keep the soft runners behind? But the soft tyres love a bit of overheating, especially on high fuel loads at the start of the race. We've got Pines at the back who had a quali ban, so let's see what he can do with his hands getting cold for the last hour. Yeah, other things to point out, not that many shocks from qualifying. I did big up Roswell and Greg's quite a lot, saying that this is one of his best qualifying performances, but they've ended up coming 9th and 10th in Q3, so they've walked straight into the jinx. So, anything to add, guys? I don't think there's that many standouts. It looks like from 11th down to 18th, they're all choosing the mediums.
Yeah. At least nobody read it up early, which is always good.
Okay, David's gone for a wee. Thanks for telling us.
Oh, right, okay.
Right. Ads has given some expert advice. Obviously, he did win our Tier 1 race yesterday, so he's technically the best in the league around Hungary. And he's saying stay on the outside into turn 1. I'd have to fully disagree. You go full Roswell, steam it down the inside. 8 places, easy.
Piggle said, Gary selects wets.
Yeah, I know who...
Which one I'd be listening to.
Gary's saying, I'm stuck on one stop. Don't be silly, just come in the pits. You don't need Jeff to tell you when to come in. I reckon, Gary, you put the end of lap 1 onto the
Go
softs, then pit lap 2 onto the wets.
Oh.
He's coming back.
Oh.
And we're back. Well, and I'm back, obviously. Yeah, by the fact I've got a wireless headset, I could have gone for a wee.
There we go.
Muted my
well,
microphone on stream, but I could have not muted my headset so these lovely guys could listen.
Can we quickly, the formation lap is about to start in 14 seconds. Can we get a quick prediction, race winner and outside chance at the podium?
Roswell.
I'll go.
So Roswell.
Mag user.
So everyone in chat, who is going to win and who is your outside shout for the podium?
Banhammer. Sorry, I had to give the Banhammer to someone in the chat. Well, not in the chat.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh. Bye then.
Then there were 2.
What a stinking fraud. Oh, and TJ's left the session as well.
Yeah, I don't believe... I think it is invite only. Twins has been disqualified.
I'll get
Kitten's
them.
back in.
I'll get TJ back.
TJ's the lobby host, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. I have just
That's
seen it pop up with migrating host.
That is the 2nd week in a row it's done that.
Yeah, Lemming is
I have
also
just-
desynced as well.
Fantastic game. I have just sent TJ an invite.
Has he
Le-
desynced, or has he just fallen to the back of the grid and now
This is weird.
permanently on
Lemming,
Ghost?
Lemming is permanently on Ghost, but it's definitely him driving the car. I don't know if you guys can see this. That is
Yeah,
definitely him driving
no
the car.
AI,
And he-
AI is going to be doing that.
Yeah, he looks like he can see the guy in front of him because he's not just driving like through him.
TJ is
Everything
definitely
has
not
just
in the lobby.
desynced.
Oh no.
So I'm not sure what's happened to
Um,
Twins.
Are we thinking
No, not yet.
No?
I
Okay.
don't know the scale.
Alright, well, let us know when you know the scale.
One thing,
Yeah,
one thing I do know though is this game is perfect and has no bugs.
It has no bugs, and
TJ's
unfortunately,
back.
for TJ, I'm hopeful. I mean, I know for Yorkie last night, he got back into the lobby and he was in control of his car, but not in control of his car. It didn't
Oh.
let him accelerate, and
Oh.
it caused a big crash.
Ooh, does
So
someone
we've
want
got
to keep an eye
Scotsman.
on TJ at the start?
Yeah,
I'll go on board with Scotsman because
Scot-
he's literally right behind TJ on the grid.
It
Oh, I
still
like- I like being
says
co-coms.
Reddect.
Yep, I like being co-coms. I can just sit and watch. Apparently,
he's
TJ's
rejoined.
in the lobby. Will he be allowed to
5
accelerate?
lights.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here we go. There they go.
He's not accelerated. He's Scotsman's punted him. Yep, it's done the Yorkie glitch. TJ will now get disqualified.
Well,
Scotsman's
he's not
no front
facing
wing.
the wrong way, and his car is now moving. Okay, so Groundsy is up into the lead at turn 1. Let me pull up the things.
Yep,
Position
Scotsman
change.
has no front wing. Our boy
TJ's
Roswell's
left
made up
again.
a position.
Someone wants to give the man another invite.
I shall do that. Whoa.
I don't think it's invite only at the moment anyway, but
Ah, clicked on the wrong one. I've sent him a party invite like a fraud.
he's just joined back.
In all the
Getting
madness,
curb.
Groundsy has managed to go from P3 to P1 on the first lap.
Yep, he got that through turn 1, I
Oh,
believe.
twins.
Yeah, Twins is round. TJ goes
Got-
past. It looks like TJ's back in control of his car.
So it looks like Scotsman got really unlucky. TJ's car did not accelerate, and Scotsman went straight into the back of him.
And big mover after lap 1. Lemming's gone up 8 places.
Ooh, that is
He's
that's tasty, that.
He's learnt a thing or two from Roswell.
Yeah, great start from Lemming. He's currently in P9. And speaking of Roswell, that's the man he's staring at the ass of right now.
I mean, other than Scotsman's unfortunate, and oh no, Gregors is left.
Oh dear.
Oh, Roswell had a little moment. Let me try and get Gregors back in as quick as I can.
Croskery had a look up the inside of Roswell, and he's been spun.
Oh, Crosscurry.
Greg is desynced as well. Oh dear.
How do you know
Is
this?
the AI? If you go on board with fish sticks and look at the red cross above Gregor's name.
Oh yeah, that'll be the thing.
But interestingly, I don't know what the AI is set to, but Gregor's does not seem too slow on AI.
Well, you say that, but
Oh, and his AI's defending.
he's got fish sticks behind him on the mediums. He is on the fresh softs.
I've just whacked Gregors another invite. Well, a invite.
So lap 3, DRS is enabled this lap. Magyus are right on the back of Groundsy in the lead, so not being able to make those soft tyres count.
Have we got any idea of the pit window for the softs? I think it's between
Softs,
like
I
6
suspect
and 8.
around 8 laps, 8 or 9 laps at a push.
Yeah, I think that I did about 8.
We can
Yeah.
probably do about 10 towards the end of the race, but it's because of the lower fuel load. Interestingly, no one opting to start on the hards, although now Scotsman is on those hard tyres, having had to have pit lap 1.
Yeah, despite all the desync and issues with the lobby, it looks like it's all been pretty civilised in terms of overtaking. We've established a train all the way down to about P9. So, yeah, as I said, all pretty civilised so far.
Touch wood. Yeah, Magyus are not making the move into turn 1 with DRS enabled then.
He's pretty much got all of his ERS left as well, which is interesting.
Yeah, Magyus have definitely got a little bit of pace left in the tank, and he's not quite showing his hand this early on, but it looks like both him and Groundsy went wide there. Let's have a cheeky look on the racetrack to see if we can see any warnings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magyus did get a warning there. Groundsy did not.
So, looking back at position changes, Lemmings continued his good start. He's now up into P8. He's gone up 9 positions. Roswell dropping down a couple. Biddle also passing him. And Pine's also having a fairly solid start.
Looks like Joshua Meister's doing the dirty, I think it's turn 11 or whatever is the right-hander, go really wide and then come back on the track really, really late to avoid the warnings. Yeah, shambles, absolutely scandalous.
At the front, Magyus getting the DRS move done on Groundsy. He does not want to be held up anymore, as Henkers is on the back on the soft. So now Magyus in the lead. He's got half a second so far. Let's see if he can continue the pace. Maybe use up a bit of that ERS to get him in, well, out of the DRS zone, as actually nearly already has.
Worth pointing out as well, although not quite in the points yet, Pines has gone up 6 places from the back of the grid in the first 5 laps.
Yeah, and he is right on the back of Silverside Boy.
Yeah, also I think a little bit further up, Biddle is really, really stuck behind Lemming here, almost pushing him through the middle sector. Lemming does not have DRS from Eagle in front, so I'd expect Biddle to get past the Alpine driver on this lap with the DRS.
Yeah, should be a relatively easy move to make.
Yeah, and you could just see that Biddle's got the better line through the corners. He's really tight to both the last 2 corners, and now chases down Lemming. It's battle of the lowest wings, or the highest wings, and Lemming has got too much straight line speed. Biddle going
Dobby
a little
no
bit
kills.
wide on exit.
Electing for the 2-stop. He's got out onto the mediums, bit of an undercut. Without a safety car, that could prove a very good option, but crucially, without burning any ERS, Magyus has pulled out of the DRS of Groundsy.
Wow. And
Yeah,
he's definitely saved up the pace, I think.
yeah, those softs are probably past their best by now. What on earth was that noise?
That was a mental noise.
Wow. I expect that from I'm Not Good, but maybe not from you,
So-
Locker.
Biddle did not get past Lemming on the last lap, and again through the middle sectors, almost pushing him round, and the understeer and the dirty air is really making him suffer around this final sector, as David makes some equally concerning noises. But I'm not sure where David is on screen, but oh my lord, that's a long gone. as Josh Lemeister is, the stream didn't hear it, but Josh Lemeister is getting past Cruiser on this lap and will go on board with Biddle. Will he get close enough? Come the braking zone, it looks
I
like he's
think
not
he
going
has.
to.
Yeah, Lemming
No.
obviously running lower wings.
Yeah, Biddle just cannot get close enough, and it looks like behind Roswell is the conductor of a very nice Haas train.
Oh, looks
Oh,
like
was
Silver
that
Slide
slight
boy.
contact?
Don't know, but Fishsticks and Crossgree have managed to get through as well. Silverside Boy needs to cool them tyres down a little bit. What an absolute bottle job.
yeah. So IFC Pines
And-
up into the points.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but look at the gap between first and second. Where has that come from?
That has come
Wow.
from Ramsey's tyres going off.
Mag User is the biggest tier 1 fraud going. But yeah, look at the understeer from Groundsy there into the 90-degree right-hander in the third sector. Oh my lord, they can't turn the car, but it looks like
And he's
Groundsy is said as enough is enough.
Trying to get
He's
the
released
undercut on the guys
Henkers.
behind.
Yeah, we'll see how much of an undercut Dobby No Kills managed to get. He did come out on the mediums. He did also get a 3-second penalty, which I'm sure he won't be the only one getting one of them by the end of the race. But Groundsy's gone hard. Dobby No Kills.
Cruz is also in on his softs.
Yeah, let's see how many of them choose the hards and how many choose the mediums. It looks like Cruiser's going for a 2-stop. Where is Dobby
Roswell.
going to come out? Dobby comes out in front of Cruiser, so that's a huge undercut, and only just behind Groundsy. And Groundsy is on a medium, so Dobby No Kills, I assume, is going to be straight on the attack.
Yeah, Roswell's come out on the hards. Did have a wing change as well.
So, assuming Henkers is going to box this lap, where is he going to come out? Because it seems like the undercut is huge. I think he's in trouble here, Henkers.
Oh, Joshua's having a little bit of lag issues, possibly.
Ooh, it looks like Henkers has a bit of lag issue. Oh my, okay.
Wow.
Are you guys on board with Joshua?
Yes.
Both of them are skipping about the place. Poor old Eagle.
Oh, Cruiser. Ferrari's hope. It's gone.
He just wanted to see his mate, Scotsman. Oh,
Okay.
Is ghosting on?
I don't know, but Scotsman
think
is
we
about to come
elected-
to his belt.
I think they went for ghosting off.
So, it looks like Henkers is in the box, so where is he going to come out?
Gone for the hards.
And is Dobby No Kills going to get close enough to Groundsy? He's not, but will he be able to have a go down into turn 2? Looks like probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like Dobby's done well here from the undercut, but he is on the mediums, which means he will have to stop again, so he does not want to be stuck behind Groundsy too long. But Groundsy is also coming up to the back of Twins and TJ.
Yep. It'll be a good effort if he does manage to catch up in the next lap or two. Those hard tyres are not particularly great when you first put them on.
No.
He's going to have all the pressure in the world from Dobby behind. Although not quite as close as you'd expect through Sector 2, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks like
Groundsy.
Groundsy might get close enough for the DRS here, which is going to be crucial as it will save him from the pressure behind. It looks like again Dobby's had a little bit of a difficult third sector and he's not going to be close enough.
Yeah, Gregor's the last of the soft runners then into the pits. Let's
See what he goes for.
it's the
Greg has
hards.
gone for the hards as well, yeah.
So no one trying the one stop to the mediums then, it seems.
Yeah. Looks like only Ali Ferrari was able to pull that off, albeit he did bottle the win. Twins
Big
very close to the back of TJ now.
Yeah, it's actually the closest battle at the moment as well.
Unfortunately, there's just no overtaking to be had in this middle sector.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As I've said before, TJ's got a bit squirmy on the exit, on the entry there to that right hander. Took a bit of that sausage curb on the outside, and it's really thrown the car off.
Yeah.
And now Twins is gonna be licking his chops at the thought of a bit of DRS here on the back of TJ. It looks like the dirty air and the last couple of corners is making it really difficult for the drivers to
TJ goes
TJ. Yeah, a bit defensive there from TJ. Doesn't really need to. As Switch
Oh,
is going for the line.
5 bombs from Twins. Twins pulled out though. Fair
I
enough.
think he locked up the rears there. Oh,
This has brought Groundsy and Dobby into the mix as well.
yeah, unfortunately for Groundsy, he wants this big undercut on Mag User to have any chance of winning this race. But this is just holding them up. Also, did give Henkers a chance to bridge the gap back up, so albeit Henkers did stay out a couple of extra laps, I'm not really sure where he's got. He's gone the scenic route of the chicane there at Henkers.
Just chilling out at the back of this small train. I'm sure while he heats up his tyres, he'll be thankful for them dragging him along, but in a few laps he'll be looking to make his way through. That will include getting past this guy in front, Dobby, who is still unable to pass Groundsy. And Groundsy, the longer it goes, the better Groundsy's tyres will get. Yellow in sector 3,
Yeah,
and that is
gone from bad to worse for Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Oh, Groundsy and Twins.
Groundsy went for a lunge on Twins. Dobby's going to have a look on the exit. Will he get the move done around the outside? He won't. He's
No.
going to look for the switchback. Is Dobby? Oh my lord.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
thinks
pulls
against
out.
it.
Wise decision there from Dobby.
Yeah.
always wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to try around the outside at turn 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone give that man a sock.
Yeah, unfortunately for Dobby, he will have to pit. He will have to pit again, which definitely is going to rule him out of the running in this one.
Unless
Of a beautiful safety car. Someone's going to have to bin it for a safety car just for the entertainment value of this race.
What's the amount of time you lose in a pit stop, roughly?
around
It's about
20.
It's about 18 to 20 around here.
Ah,
So it's a
I was
long
just looking.
time.
Yeah, I was just looking at gap to leader at the minute. Groundsy is currently 25 seconds behind the leader.
So we talked about Biddle's disappointing qualifying, but he was 2.5 seconds behind Eagle just 4 laps ago, and he's just made the move stick into turn 1. So Biddle is showing some outrageous pace. As Twins has gone down the inside of TJ, TJ's going to look for a switch back, but
McLaren's
Twins is going to
touch
cover it
here.
up, and Groundsy's there.
No, stay out of each other's way.
Oh. Is Dobby No Kill's going to get close enough?
Surely not.
No.
TJ losing 2 positions in quick succession then.
Barely any ERS left either.
It's not looking great for that man right now. He's not pitted yet, mind. So
Do you want to know something, guys? So Groundsy's obviously done a huge undercut here on a mag user, and we're saying roughly 18 to 20 seconds for a pit stop. Well, Groundsy is currently 26 seconds behind mag user.
Yeah.
So mag user can pit, come out on fresher tyres, and still be about 8 seconds up the road.
yeah, thus is the pace of the mag user.
Oh,
but
yeah,
speaking of the
sector
devil,
1.
speaking of the devil, he's binned it.
Oh,
jinx I've ever
no.
seen.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
You
the biggest
guys
curse I've ever seen in all my
absolutely-
life.
You've done him a
Yeah,
dirty.
he's scripted. He scripted that to make it. He scripted it to make the race interesting, I think.
Yeah. So that means then, inheriting the lead,
In the background
Joshua Meister.
is Joshua Meister. Yeah, in the background though, Dobby No-Kill's finally managed to get past TJ, but in the process has lost 3 seconds to Groundsy.
Yeah, TJ now sticking right behind him.
Yellow sector 2 and 3.
Oh, it's Mag User again. Mag User's completely off the boil.
Yeah, he's gotta get those tyres off. I think.
Oh no.
What?
Here comes Groundsy as well.
It's really one of the biggest curses the world has ever seen. I'm so sorry, Mag User.
I mean,
I told
I'd
him
be
he's
sorry
gonna
as
go.
well, mate. It was all your fault.
Yeah,
I told him he had a cushy.
Mag User is indeed coming in off those tyres. He will be able to take the hards to the end. I
told
him he
had a cushy
pit window.
I told him he had a cushy pit stop with an 8-second lead when he comes out. 2 corners later, he's in the toilet. Oh,
Yeah.
this could be a
Groundsy's
mouse.
going up the inside. Twins turn 2.
Ooh, Twins comes across.
Oh,
Groundsy's gonna lunge him.
Misses his braking zone, goes straight on, collects Twins.
Groundsy's gonna
I
let him
think he's
back
getting
through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good
very
from
noble.
Groundsy.
Very noble of the man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the calculation again. So Groundsy is now 18 seconds behind the current leader, who is Joshua Meister. So Joshua Meister, when he pits, is going to come out relatively close to Groundsy. So you've got to say really that Joshua Meister is, on paper, this is no curse, but on paper he's now favourite to win this race. I'm going to stop talking before it all goes down over Joshua Meister.
We've got
Watch
Eagle.
Joshua Meister spin out of turn 1 now. Eagle's in the box. Pretty early, I should say.
So's Fishy.
Eagle and Fish just about getting it slowed down is Fish Sticks.
Yeah, Eagle on that, gone for the hards. I imagine Fish Sticks the same. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, Dobby No-Kill's making the second of his stops. He's come out in dead last on the hards, interestingly. So he's gone soft, medium, hard, trying all the time. Inters are next.
And then wets.
And he's stuck himself in a small DRS train behind Scotsman and Lemmy. Mag User did come out in P12 on the fresh tyres and with plenty of work to do.
Yeah.
How's
All this
Fish
is done now.
Sticks jumped him?
Well, do you remember the bit when Mag User spun twice?
Oh, he spun a second time. Of course he did. What a fraud.
Yeah.
It's all Zelda's fault.
Yeah, I mean, he got the kitten curse.
He did indeed.
Cross Korea in the pits. See where he comes out.
Yeah.
I'm expecting round about the Silverside Boy mark.
Yeah. The twins in as well.
TJ
And
in as
TJ.
well. Yeah, it's all happening for the medium runners. So if I judge this perfectly, is Joshua Meister going to come out right in front of Silverside Boy? He's not. It's not even close.
Because he's not even in the pits. Have you desynced?
Anyway,
Or were you looking at the wrong Aston Martin?
I just saw Aston Martin and I thought Joshua Meister. I'm not used to seeing Cross Korea in the Aston Martin. Anyway, our boy, Mr. Stewart's report, Roswell, had a really good start. But it looks like the people who started on softs are well and truly in the mud. Roswell cruising
where's
around
Groundsy going
in
in?
front of Cruiser.
Groundsy's taking the scenic route.
You're really scenic
Yes.
route. I caught the end of that.
He's, I
Oh,
think,
yellow
the
sector
Ferrari.
two.
The Ferrari.
Top two are in. Two of the top three, I should say. Biddle is staying out for an extra lap.
Josh come out on the hards.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is
same.
Biddle going to try and stretch these mediums to do a medium soft?
It's interesting. Joshua comes out in front of Groundsy. The gap
Oh no.
less than a second.
That mistake on that lap for Groundsy has cost him dear.
He has. Maggie's got past fish sticks into turn 1.
Nigel said, I bet Mag will crash. Well, you're about 5 laps late for that, mate.
Yeah.
Dobby No Kills gets past Lemming into turn 1. They're still side by side. Lemming's going to try and hold it around the outside, but Dobby will have the DRS. And that's the move done. Twins and TJ have been battling for a good 10 laps now. And they're at it again.
Both on fresh hards, it seems. So.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, only 2 out of our 18 runners are not on the hards. One of them, I assume, is going to be in the box this lap for the hards. Or maybe he's not.
I reckon he's trying to push mediums to softs.
Yeah, maybe waiting for the if a safety car comes out, Biddle takes the lead of the race. So,
6 laps.
I mean,
6 laps should.
Even so, we're saying between 18 and 20 seconds for a pit stop. He's 18 seconds ahead of Josh Lemeister. So, I think for Biddle here, it's not really crucial to come in the box soon unless his tyres really do fall off the cliff. And it looks like from the onboard, he's really doing quite well.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Of course, Joshua on the hard tyres, they take a while to heat up. As you can see there, a little wiggle out of turn 5 for Joshua.
Yeah, he's still got the pace on Groundsy though. He's keeping Groundsy out the DRS.
Groundsy going wide again at that same corner.
Should I give a quick update on the penalty situation with 15 laps to go?
Yeah.
Here it's...
yeah, if you want to switch to the penalty screen, we'll run through it. We've got Biddle in the lead on 3 seconds. Henker's unfortunately on 6, which is going to really damage his chances at a podium today. Because he is closely being followed by the Williams boys. Crossgrease, Silverside Boy, Fishsticks, Greg is all on 3. And Twins setting our record for the day. And he's up to 9 with 15 laps to go. So at this pace, he's looking at about 15 seconds.
Only TJ can match that kind of number. And he's currently only on 3.
Yeah, it's quite tight for TJ.
The gap between first and second still around the same, 18.5 seconds. It's very interesting to see.
And Biddle's going round again as well.
He's got to be, at this point, he's got to be waiting for the softs.
Oh, yellows. Oh, Pines is at the moment.
Oh, befrauded himself. Watch him spin again into this corner. No, doesn't. Gets a little bit of a wiggle. What about here? No, yeah, he's just taking it very easy. Fair enough.
Maggie's now on the back of Gary. Silverside Boy. Is he going to make the move into turn 1? He is.
He is.
Yeah, Silverside Boy not defending that one too much. As we do, TJ has binned it. Lemming managed to...
Wow.
Scotsman
What's
into
happened
the
to...
pits again. That's
Do
interesting.
we know what's happened to Pines?
He had a moment at the end
Am I
of sector
being stupid?
2.
Yes, because
Okay.
you said that he span last.
I said he span.
All right.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, Kitten not playing.
Sorry, I was fixated on this battle at the front because Groundsy has managed to get back in the DRS somehow on 10-lap older tyres.
And also, Biddle's extended his lead slightly.
He is actually. Biddle is faster, currently on 21-lap old mediums. If Biddle can send another 3 or 4 laps on these tyres, he's going to be mightily fast come the end of the race.
Especially if
Yeah.
these two behind are going to fight.
Uh-oh.
If they've got a brain in their head, they won't. Quick update on the League 2 football scores, if anyone's interested. Colchester 2-1 up against Newport
Yes.
Fucking hell.
with 5 minutes to go.
Oh, God.
Good.
Oh,
Means absolutely nothing in terms of the league table, as they're both mid-table teams.
I don't know.
It's,
Newport is still an outside chance of making the playoffs.
back to you in the commentary box. No, this is all
Cheers,
going to
Jeff.
spice up. I tell you what, for the sake of this race, I really hope Biddle comes out the pits behind these guys, so he actually has to work for this win.
Yeah, it will be good to see.
If he comes out in front, this is obviously relying on him on not Ali Ferrari bottle jobbing it. This is pretty much over.
I mean,
He did have a little slide into turn 1 then, just as well.
you say that, the gap has come down to 18 seconds, and Biddle does, of course, have a 3-second penalty.
I mean, I would assume Biddle would be close to puncture territory on 22-lap old mediums, but we've seen it done before.
Without a safety car, without a virtual safety car.
Here
in
comes
fact.
Pines. Pines into turn 1. As I go up the inside of Silverside Boy.
Gets the move done.
Lovely.
Again, not fighting it. I'll tell you what, whoever the game has given host to...
It's awful.
Yeah.
They're definitely giving it to, there's no neutral
Someone on
service, is there?
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah. They've given it Groundsy. That's probably what it is, actually. They're probably giving it to Groundsy, and that's why it's gone off the boil.
The gap is now starting to come down at the front as well.
Yeah. How long does Biddle leave it? He stays out one more.
Scotsman putting in the fastest lap of the race.
I believe Biddle's going to get the fastest lap once he puts those softs on.
If he gets to the softs.
If he gets to the softs, good
Tyres
point.
looking very worse aware. You can tell definitely a lot more from the broadcast cam than you can the TV pod. Yeah, all sorts of wear on those front tyres.
Also, do we remember Bahrain where Biddle had fuel issues on the last lap?
Oh dear.
Oh, no. That ain't good.
Do we think that's the reason for the time coming down? Because he is currently marginal on fuel.
Yeah. So for those of you not seeing the same thing we are, if you take a look to the right of the telemetry at the bottom, you'll see the fuel icon in yellow. And that means the man's under-fueled.
He's still going round on these mediums for another lap.
Yeah, I suspect this or next lap he will be coming in. Of course, all well and good getting to the point where you've got the softs on, but you've got to keep those softs in a decent temperature range.
Absolutely.
Otherwise you end up doing an Ali Ferrari.
Yeah, but I don't think his tyres are overheating. I think he's just a fraud.
Maybe he was pushing too hard, trying to get back his fastest lap.
That's one person I haven't seen in the chat tonight, Ali. He's normally always in there, dead active.
I'll tell you what, if he'd have known that I was in the comms box, he definitely would have turned up.
He normally just says, "Come on, Alpine," and then leaves.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess, here we go, I'll do his input.
Come on, Alpine, shit on the Ferrari, and then leaves.
Yeah. There you go. Hello to Ali in the chat. Nice to see you tonight, mate. Okay, Biddle has stayed out another lap. He's not leaving himself a lot of time to get these soft tyres work out. I'm going to go on board with him for a couple of laps and just see how the lift and coast is happening.
It's not.
It's not. He's just going to send it. He's just going to send and hope the fuel lasts.
Jesus, if anyone here is in... if
wow.
anyone listening is in the party with Biddle, someone tell him he needs to save his fuel.
Gary, I know you're listening to the stream, and I know you're in a party with Biddle. Get screaming in his ear, mate.
Yeah. Ooh. Roswell defending from
we didn't notice this, but Biddle has picked up another time penalty as well, so he's currently at 6 seconds.
Oh dear.
He's low on fuel.
And the gap's
So
coming down.
this
slightly.
is not as I mean, I assume Biddle is coming around the penultimate corner now. Surely this is the lap.
Yes, it is.
Easy. I'd love to know what percent those tyres are on. But unfortunately, for Biddle, if he doesn't manage to pull these 6 seconds, we've got... Oh no.
Yellows in sector 2.
Oh no, who is it? It's Lemming.
Right, where's Josh?
Lemming has got going again though. Looks like we're not going to see
Biddle's
the safety
coming
car.
out behind this little full car train.
Yeah, he is into P5 then.
Yeah, looks like Lemming's just making it interesting for Scotsman at the back, giving him a little friend to race with.
So thoughtful.
Right, so how quickly can Biddle get through these guys? It is a DRS train, so it's not going to be as easy as it seems with the new softs. But he really does need to limit the penalties, because if he gets one more, it is surely his chance at the podium over. He's having a look at Eagle into the chicane. He decides against it. And unfortunately for Biddle, he also does have to get through 2 of his championship rivals, who are
While
definitely
saving
not going to
fuel.
let him through. Yeah. TJ's in the box. He's gone for the fresh softs, or the fresh mediums. Biddle gets the first move done then, down the inside of Eagle. And that is one move. 3 to go.
Just 8 laps left on the board.
Piggle thinking Biddle's turning to Alex Albon. He's moved 2 for Biddle.
Easy as you like. Into turn 1.
Yep, shows Henkers the door on the exit. Lovely move from Biddle.
Oh!
Oh, double wall.
And he nearly wipes out Henkers as he comes back on the track. Henkers really lucky there not to get collected.
Look how close he is now to Groundsy as TJ picks up another pen.
Oh, TJ.
He is.
Oh no. Who's that's gone for a spin? It's Lemming again.
Obviously, the battle with Scotsman too much for him.
TJ's also getting involved. Here we go, Biddle going for another move into the 90-degree right-hander.
Gets that one done.
Happy hunting ground for him the last couple of laps.
So now we've got get this done into turn 1, and then he just needs to pull away.
6 seconds he needs to pull away currently.
I'll tell you,
Yep.
if he wants a chance, he's going to have to get in front before sector 2, because that is where his tyres will be at the best. As he does get past, he will get a second helping of DRS also on the exit here, just to add insult to injury to Joshua in second.
And now he just needs to get his head down and get on with it.
So just the one driver so far being lapped, and that is Lemming. He has put on fresh softs, maybe looking to challenge Biddle for the fastest lap. Also further back we've got Tidgham, we've got Scotsman, we've got Dobby, whose race has just gone absolutely nowhere, as Russell finally picks up a 3-second penalty.
And so does Lemming.
Oh, they're going too fast for me, I can't pick it up. TJ picks up the fastest lap of the race.
I imagine that's about to disappear from Tidgham. There we go.
There it goes.
Yep.
So, oh no,
Roswell's round. There's no one around either, so he gets it going once again.
Crucially, Biddle does have 6 seconds, but no more warnings after that.
Lemming's called it today in the pit lane as well.
Which is incredibly our first retirement on lap 30.
Fair play, tier 2. Fuel update on Biddle.
Still yellow.
Still yellow. So there you go, Pickle. There's your fuel update. Groundsy still on the back of Joshua Meister. He just can't get that move done. And the rest of that train seemingly neutralised. Maggie's down in 7th, unable to make up the gap thus far in front. He trails about 5 seconds to Crosscarry. With the penalties, he's 1 second ahead. He still could be in for some good points here, Maggie's, actually. He could.
Yeah, give him penalties.
He could jump Henkers if he can find a little bit more. Could very easily pick himself up a P4? P5? P5. Ugh. Adrian in the chat, bro, I swear you said this before, or I'm having some weird ass shit deja vu. What did we say? Probably something about Biddle's fuel.
I don't know, but it looks like the 6 second gap is it's not happening.
No.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Biddle, I mean, the chance of the podium is still on. Henkers does have 6 seconds, Crosscarry has 6 seconds. So it looks like provisionally it's going to be a Josh Lemeister Groundsy Eagle podium, but if Biddle can pull a little bit more time out the bag, then there is a chance he could just sneak onto the podium.
He is lifting and coasting at the very least.
Right, so that'll be why the gap's not increasing.
About Nocco and his pace. So apparently we said something about Nocco being fast.
I don't remember this.
And,
When?
no, that's
Well, he is fast, hence why he's in tier 1.
These,
just as you should be, Adrian, you dirty fraud.
yeah, these guys, Cruiser and Dobby, going side by side through sector 1.
Dobby with a nice move.
Yeah, to get back past Cruiser. Cruiser on 23 lap old medium tyres.
Well, Biddle managed 26, and it will be 26 for Cruiser by the time the race finishes. So, Crosscarry,
another 3 second penalty, and that will.
Oh, and he's crashed at the same time.
Oh,
Oh, he's come back
dear.
on the track.
Oh, he's got no wing.
He's got no wing. He's got no wing.
Adrian said he is
Oscar
not a fraud.
crashed. No, he's got no wing.
And he's...
Oh, that's 3 races back now for Cross Korean, 3 DNFs.
He's put on the mediums though. He stalled
So-
it in the pits. This is
So-
magnificent. Oh
So
no!
we've
Now
talked
he's
about-
just literally just stopped in the pit lane. Like, fantastic.
We've talked about Biddle obviously not having a chance at the win here just based on the gap.
Mm-hmm.
But has Groundsy still got a shot at the win here? He's got 10 lap older tyres. They've both got... Well, actually, never mind. Look at Josh Lemeister's ERS.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance.
Yeah.
Is this...
quite-
Is Josh Lemeister on for his first ever win?
He could very well be. Biddle could once again be on for another
Disaster.
horrid time from running out of
Well-
fuel.
Yeah, we've got 2 laps to go. Is Biddle going to make it to the finish line? Get your guesses in now in the chat.
Yeah, of course, not in Biddle's favour is the fact he doesn't use manual gears. Of course.
Neither do I.
Yep.
Oh my lord, did you just see his left into turn 5
Yeah.
then?
Big
Josh Lemeister, no!
Oh, Josh has got
Oh!
a 3-second
No.
penalty. He's gonna
No.
need to start using that ERS, I think.
Okay, well,
Switches it back to grounds. He's
yeah, so now
provision.
Biddle, if Biddle, did anyone see Biddle's lift there into turn 5?
Yeah, it was
Slight,
horrendous.
He let off about 100 metres before the corner. So yeah, Biddle needs to pull out 0.8 of a second now, and Josh Lemeister on the last lap. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, so I think Josh Lemeister will still get P3. But what a disappointment. I'm not being funny, but the curse has been unbelievably bad tonight.
Your fault.
Just talked about him winning his first race and snatched away.
Yeah, so Groundsy looking
one-
good at the moment then.
Once again, though, the king of picking up places from penalties, Eagle, is going to find himself on the podium.
Is he?
He is. He's within 3 seconds of Josh Lemeister.
And Josh
He's within,
Lemeister's
he is within 6 of Biddle, and he is within 6 of Henkers.
Bloody hell, he is
So
close,
he-
isn't he?
So he is going to potentially finish P2 in this race.
Absolute scenes. We are, however, on the last lap.
Yeah, well, gonna have to say,
Bid-
big
Biddle's-
respect to Biddle there. He's done the mediums. Oh, he's got red fuel light. But stay on board with Biddle. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh wait, what? Oh no, we'll get a
that was
yellow flag when he runs
massive
out.
lift.
We'll get a yellow flag when he runs out.
Well, he's made it to the last corner.
Is he gonna
he's
make
made
it?
it to the line.
And he makes it.
He just about makes it. He loses the lead and he loses his podium.
Speaking of running out of fuel, our boy Roswell, I think he's done exactly that.
Oh dear.
Go on, Roswell. You've got how much time? You've got about 20 seconds to Scotsman. Can Scotsman? No. Quite
So
frankly.
so Twins did finish on 15 seconds of penalties. So that's quite impressive.
Yeah. Scotsman pushing still.
So Groundsy somehow taking the victory.
Oh, the McLarens.
The Scotsman
Shit on the McLarens.
is
Fucking
nearly
Ferrari.
gonna catch up Roswell.
It looks like
Oh,
Cruiser.
is it?
Oh,
He's going to do it on the line. Oh, so finished.
oh, Scotsman had more pens. Scotsman had more pens.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a bit exciting at the very least. Oh, apparently driver of the day is Pines, but yeah, we'll see what the
Who
comms
are
team
we
thinks
giving it
about
to,
that.
Locker?
Oh.
I'm a, personally, I'd like to give it to Biddle.
Yeah, I think strategy-wise, yeah, I'd agree with those.
Oh yeah, what a first stint that was.
Monstrous first stint.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, you're overlooking the fact that Pines did start at the back. He's got P6. You've overlooked
I don't care.
the masterful race once again from Eagle and Groundsy.
Don't care.
To be fair, I'm gonna
Speaking
go.
of Groundsy and Eagle.
I mean, I'm getting outvoted here, but I'm going Eagle.
Alright, cool.
Oh, somebody's already beat me to the
I
imbalance.
reckon there's some bias there.
I reckon there's some bias on everyone's side, quite possibly.
Very, very possible, very possible.
Oh dear. Shall we get a poll in the chat for driver of the day?
No.
No?
I don't want Nigel Piggle's opinion on who driver of the day is.
Well, tough.
He'll
cookies.
still give it anyway.
Alright, Nigel Piggle, who is your driver of the day? Put Roswell in there. Make sure Roswell's in that
Oh,
vote.
well, yeah, but we want to give everyone else a chance.
I think so.
Are you definitely
Yeah.
streaming?
Yes.
Are you
There's no
definitely
include your audio in the party. No include your audio in the party thing.
Yeah, David's
Yeah,
on
it's
stream.
works, mate.
Yeah, I'm streaming through
The
Capture
clever
Card.
one.
Did anybody send Josh an invite?
I did. He doesn't normally join though. I don't think he has a headset. So I'll send him one more, but I think last time he got a podium he didn't join. So
Send a bit of one in Discord.
No.
yeah, go on then. Let's not. Let's get Josh Meister in. Come on, Josh. Actually, you know what I'll do what I did last week, and we'll do a Discord interview with Josh. So.
Wow. Well, it seems like while while Kitten gets that sorted out, we've got two other drivers to interview. So, Locker, do you want
Yes.
to take third or second?
Well, considering third's not here,
Do you want to take second or third? Fuck
I'll 2 seconds.
We'll
Check my guts up.
2
We'll come back.
seconds.
We'll
Sorry, I
come
was
back to
joking.
third.
With the utmost
I've just written his
professionalism
answer.
on Fridays.
Obviously, of course, always. Yeah, I'll take second. I'll take my good mate Eagle.
I've got to speak to you again.
You've got to speak to me again, mate. Sorry about that to disappoint you, like, but no, we're obviously another solid race. No pens again, which you
No warnings.
tend to do. Wow, it's even more impressive. You tend to do that most often, but let's obviously start with the quali first.
Yeah.
How do you think it went for yourself personally?
I was a little disappointed with quali. I have got into the 14s in practice before, so to get a 14.5 or a 15.5 or 15.6, I think it was. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. Could have been a bit higher up to start with, but
Yeah.
fifth. Recent results on a Friday night. Fifth's actually fairly good because I've been getting knocked out in Q2 most races. So
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
mean, it's still a solid result though in Q2. Obviously, strategy-wise, were you thinking you always wanted to start on the mediums, or
yeah, that's why I wasn't
Yeah.
even going to attempt to go on softs in Q2. So if I got knocked out, I was quite prepared to sit there and get knocked out. But I managed to squeeze through in 9th, was it? I think.
You were at the end of Q3.
Q2.
Oh, at
Q2.
the end of Q2. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was
ninth.
ninth, wasn't
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
sorry.
it? Yeah, well,
Um,
I was thinking about doing, before tonight, I was thinking about doing medium to softs, which Biddle did. And then I was talking to Fish, and Fish kind of talked me out of it, so I'm blaming Fish for that one.
yeah,
Naughty Fish.
naughty fish.
Yes.
So obviously onto the race.
Yeah.
Decent race for yourself personally. Obviously, you've already said no warnings.
At the
So
start, got mugged by the soft runners behind me at the start, as I was expecting. I think I dropped down to about 7th from the start. Managed just to stick in behind a couple of people. My race pace wasn't great, and towards the end of the medium stint, the tyres just felt awful. So I was losing a bit of time to a few people. Box for the hards, and just tried to cling on to Henk, I think it was. Just tried to stay in there 1 second gap to keep the DRS. I knew he had 6 seconds of penalty, so I knew I was going to jump in. I had Fish and some others in the party talking to me. They were telling me about Biddle. They didn't think he even. They didn't think he'd have the tyres to get to the end and stretch, because I knew he had 6 seconds to
yeah,
do for him to win it. And then they said he was running low on fuel as well, which obviously he ran out at the end, didn't he? I think so.
well, his light was flashing red. I don't think he quite ran out.
I think he did, because Jeff said someone in front
Oh.
had run out of fuel, so I'm guessing it was him.
All right, fair enough. So yeah,
He must have coasted over the line.
I think he did. So moving on next week, Belgium. How are
Yes.
you fixed around Belgium? What's it like for you?
It feels like I've done Belgium like 4 or 5 times recently. It's just a track I seem to be doing quite a lot. So I've had 1 win there recently and a second, so in other leagues. So yeah, it's not a bad track. I'll be looking forward to it as long as it don't rain, because I did have a full wet race there the other week and it was horrible.
Oh, cracky. No, never a good track for the rain.
Yeah.
But no, well done on your P2, my friend.
I think it's my first podium for quite a while actually on the Friday.
I think it might have been since the last time I had the comms, mate.
Was it?
Yeah, I think Canada.
Maybe.
I think you got podium, didn't you?
Maybe you should do
Yeah.
week on a Friday then, Walker.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you're my good luck charm.
I think I'm happy, but no, congratulations, Dave. Zillow, you got any thoughts or anything you want to say or ask?
No, just congrats, really.
No, yeah.
Result.
I know I'd
Did you have
speak
to come in
later
and-
anyway.
Yeah, you had to come in and sort these 2 out, did you? Get it all working properly?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Oh, we had a dirty stinker.
A very big dirty stinker.
To be fair, on the flip side, the first 3 minutes of the stream was hilarious. So be sure to look at that back.
I'll have to watch that back.
Definitely.
We'll quickly cut to Josh Meister's Discord interview. We've kept it short and sweet. I put, tell me about your race. He put, after my pit stop, I had to lift and coast until the end. And then the pen did me. The end. Moving on. Congrats to Josh Meister.
Fantastic. Great. Great interview there from Joshua. Yeah, fair play to him. Comes in. He was in third?
Third.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was in third.
He bottled the win big time.
And that means...
Your fault.
That means that the only person left to interview is Groundsy, who I've just
The
remembered
end of the
something.
stream.
Yeah. So Groundsy, congratulations. P1 for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Awkward
Yes,
silence.
Pete. Fantastic.
It was.
Yes.
Correct.
So we'll talk about the track. Hungary, Monaco without the rules. Is it a track that you like? Obviously, you won, but do you like the track? Do you actually like it?
I didn't feel like I was particularly fast, but I was in quite a good rhythm. I didn't get any warnings like Eagle, so I was just in quite a consistent rhythm. So other than my wheel disconnected, I don't know if you saw that. I lost like 4 seconds there. everyone because my wheel disconnected.
Fantastic. You can blame the game for
Lost
that if
sight.
you want.
It was well, one or the other.
Yeah. Well,
Would have made my life a bit easier. That hadn't have happened.
yeah. But you came through anyway. I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball into a question. So,
What is this interview?
right, so on a
How
scale
much
of
you had to drink?
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think Pre-Tax Kitten is a massive cock?
Honestly, I was getting put off of my quali lap just watching him join and leave the session over and over again.
There you go. You've
I'm
heard
really
it here
sorry.
first.
Yeah,
I'm
both
really
both his
sorry.
accounts as well.
Single game
Oh
involved.
dear. I believe so.
This ain't an
Earlier
interview
on,
for me.
earlier on in the race, we saw a moment with someone's going to remind me. It was a little bit of contact between you and Henkers, possibly.
Twins or TGM.
Oh, I don't know.
Make contact
Basically,
with
it
everyone,
looked
he's a
like
dirty bastard.
effectively you punted, not punted him. You went up the inside and you didn't quite make your break.
It was twin, I think.
Yeah, and
It was twins. I let him back through.
yeah. Obviously, fair play moment of the race, in my opinion. But well, actually, that's not. This isn't really a question. This is just me saying.
What is the
Yeah, well,
question?
the question is. The question is. Fuck off, Zilla.
What is going on?
He's broken me. Jesus, I don't drink 2 nights in a row ever. This is your fault for not being able to drink.
David is way
Groundsy,
too far over the limit to be doing an interview.
Groundsy.
Good thing he was driving. Yes.
Yeah, penaltyless.
I was
Penalty-less.
warningless.
Penaltyless, warningless, and you've picked up the win. Towards the end of the race, you were obviously behind Joshua for quite a while, but not quite able to overtake him. Were you really going for it, or did you think that you just had to just hang in there? Maybe he makes a mistake and you get through, or what was the thinking?
No, I just accepted second. He was way too quick. I couldn't get past, apart from he was lifting and coasting at turn 1 a lot. So I always gained like 4 attempts at turn 1. But still not enough to get past. But he bottled it, which was nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fair enough. It probably won't please you to know that he also was pretty much using no ERS whilst holding you off.
I was using quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm normally quite good at my OS.
Yes. Yeah. It's a tricky lap around here at Hungary to keep your ERS high. I'm gonna hand over to Zilla. Zilla, have you got any questions? Considering you want to critique me so much.
I've not got any questions as good as those ones, mate. So there's no point in me trying to top that.
This rivals Ali's interview yesterday.
Oh God. Yeah, but it went
no.
it went on a
What was
little
that?
bit more than me.
Yeah, it wasn't really an interview, was it?
These interviews are always a
David,
mess.
do you want to know what the best thing is about your interview, David? That I don't remember a single question you've just asked, Grant. Is it?
There weren't really questions.
Why don't you
No,
ask
no.
about next race?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Spa.
Correct.
Thoughts?
I don't really like it, no. I don't really like quite a lot of tracks, so.
I'm sure you said you didn't. I'm sure I asked you in the interview. Oh, you didn't interview last week. The week before you got a win, didn't you, Austria? And you said you didn't get France, got 4th.
5th.
Then you didn't like this race, won it. Don't like
Yeah.
the next one. We'll see you on the podium next week.
Yeah, pretty much. If I don't like the track, I do well.
Serious question though. You're reeling in Maguser at the top of the championship. I don't know what it looks like at the end of this. Obviously, Maguser boss.
He was fifth, so I'll be 18 points. I'll be 18 points behind him, I think.
Yeah, you got hit with a massive kit and curse. And, so looking forward, we're obviously well into the second half of the season now. So with a consistency
Not really,
like this, I'm sure you'll be looking at the championship towards the end.
Yeah. What am I? Second or third now? So
I believe so.
I think I'll be third. Henkers will still be ahead of me as well, won't he? Where did Henkers finish?
We should know the answer, but we don't. So we'll come back next week.
Fourth, I think.
I think I'll just be behind him.
I'm going to pass back over to Locker. You got any questions, mate?
This is the
Not
strangest
really.
interview of my life.
Yeah. Not really. I think you pair have just covered it, and I've just been like, whoa. But no, I've got nothing to add other than obviously congratulations on your win, mate. And yeah, hope to speak to you again next week. Yeah, that's about it from me.
Okay, yeah, David.
Thank you very much. This is about the usual time we would end the stream, but I've just put up another poll. Just to
Have we
close
got
us
any
out.
viewers left? We're down at.
I think you'd normally have ended the stream by now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much is over. My
I'm going on to Twitch to
my
see this
Twitch
poll.
career is over as well at this
How
point.
much of a
Oh,
cock
we
is
could-
that?
If we can take, if we can take a mean average out of these four, it's looking at about 6 out of 10.
Nice.
Oh, not anymore. It's not.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Should we wait until the poll finishes? It's only a 2-minute one. I don't really want to stay here for any longer, to be honest. I want my bed. You guys
Yeah, I
have
reckon we
broken
knock
me.
it on the
Friday,
David.
Friday comms is hard, man. I don't know how you do it every week with him, Locker. I don't know. How
Oh,
you do it.
I don't get it every week.
Well, to be fair, it helps when we can actually get the stream up.
Straight away, yeah. Instead of giggling
Yeah.
for the first 5 minutes of it.
When
Yeah.
does the stream start? The main
It's supposed
Well, 8 o'clock, but
When
by
did it
quarter
start?
past eight,
No,
we're,
when did the stream that didn't go down again
well
start?
into Q2.
Q2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Basically, I'd click start streaming, and about 10 seconds later, it'd turn off again.
That's what he says.
It will.
Was David even supposed to do it or not? Or just
No.
last minute replacement?
No, he was not.
last minute.
Yeah.
Last minute addition, not replacements.
For the rest of you.
There is no replacement
Yeah.
for Zilla and Locker.
Facts.
11 out of 10 is the winner, so good man, Zilla. Adoring
Yeah.
fans. Adoring
Firmly
fans.
on the chin.
And that closes out today's race. Finally. Congratulations once again to our podium sitters.
Sorry to keep you waiting, lads.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting
I
for the out.
think they've all gone.
And, we're still on
The
18
viewers.
viewers according to Streamlabs. Somehow.
The viewers have just gone up by 6 in the last 2 minutes. They're coming back in the stream. Keep it running.
Yeah. Well, it's all we've got time for tonight. For this week's round of FPRL around Hungary. But it's not it for the week. Well, I suppose it is. Is it? When does the week start? Sunday night. Anyway, Sunday night we've got round 2.
What are you on?
Round
Since
2.
when does the week start on a Sunday night?
When does the week start? It starts on a Sunday, right?
No, he doesn't.
It definitely
Starts
starts
on a
on
Monday.
Starts on a Monday.
Nah, week starts on a Sunday, mate.
It starts on a Sunday for Christian.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right,
it's
well,
not-
if you're a Christian, the stream is back next week, Sunday, for F2. If you're not a Christian, it's this week for F2 on Sunday.
So what I'm getting at is tune in 8 o'clock Sunday night for F2 Championship Round 2
I'm
at
winning.
Bahrain. Join
I'm
Cruiser
coming second.
in the commentary
I'm winning.
seat.
I'm more
Actually, I'm
mentioned.
going to hopefully get to the end before Groundsy takes me out.
I'm winning the championship, but I can win if you want.
Can I finish the outro, please?
Yeah, we're back down to 12 views. You better knock it on the head.
Half of them are Twitch moderators about to ban us.
Other religions are available.
Dead for the love of God. Just click.
Click end screen. Yeah, I'll click ending screen. They can no longer hear the buggers in the chat. Yes, I have an ending screen. So thank you one and all for joining in, for turning up, and we will speak to you next week. Well, I will speak to you next week, but Cruiser will be with you on Sunday. They keep talking, but no one can hear them. No one can hear your scream. Too long ago did the race finish. Anyway, end stream. Good night, ladies and gents, and everyone in between.